Ladies and gentlemen, we are back in the second half. Sorry, we experienced some more technical difficulties here, but just tuning in, I'm Tristan Harlan here with Cooper Melder. Trey Birdsong had a great open catch here to put the Panthers on the board even once again. So the score now is 27-16 with 9:41 left to go in the third quarter.
Braden Jay also set the Panthers up with great field position as he took the kickoff to about the almost 50-yard line. Great return by him. And I just want to say sorry about all the technical difficulties we've been having tonight. I want to say thank y'all for staying with us through thick and thin. Hopefully it's working great right now. We're trying our best. Right now we're just going to try to get the best stream quality for y'all that can't be at the game and call the game for y'all.
Yeah, I just want to say real quick, everybody watching right now on our YouTube, you are no longer Cabot fans. You're a family of CHTV.
For real.
That's a big family. Thanksgiving's going to be crazy.
Oh, a lot of food.
Regardless, 9:33 left to go here. First and 10 for the Wildcats here. Shepard drops back, looks, scrambles out of the pocket. Defense closing in on him. Has nowhere to go.
And that was number 96, Justin Sobzak, on the pressure as he got around the outside, almost getting to the quarterback, Shepard.
Second and 10 here. What a great rush there that was from the Cabot defensive line. But regardless, they've been giving Shepard pressure all game. If he hasn't been able to hand the ball off, he really hasn't been able to do anything.
And that's why El Dorado's been sticking with the run game, running up the middle, and they have been really successful with that, with the run in tonight's game.
Here we go, second and 10 here on their own 38-yard line. Shepard is in the shotgun formation, has two receivers out, close to Stu's screen, sends one in motion. He'll hand the ball off to him. He'll be around to the outside. He just needs a tackle. There it is. He'll be pushed out of bounds. That was a jet sweep there by number 1, Sharman Rester.
Number 48, Caden Mims on the tackle for the Panthers. Panthers defense already has forced 2 turnovers in tonight's game. You had an interception by Aaron Pouncey, and then we had a forced fumble recovered by Landon Meek.
We go to third down here. The Panthers, this has been the Cabot's game all game since Braden Jay took that first kickoff to the house.
It really has been, and then Panthers defense came up with 2 huge turnovers, and then our offense has just been rolling ever since.
Looks like El Dorado's going to be changing the play here. Shepard sends a man in motion here. He'll drop back, look, step up in the pocket. He'll keep it himself. He'll scramble. He'll break one tackle. He'll break another tackle. Still on his feet, but he'll be stuck up there past the midfield mark.
It's Eli Shepard, the quarterback, on a quarterback keeper, as he's been doing that a lot tonight. As if he doesn't have the pass open, he always rolls out and he has somewhere to go. And the Panther defensive line and secondary really just need to break down in front of him and just wrap them up.
Will be a first new set of downs here for El Dorado. They have a first and 10 at Cabot's 47-yard line after the scramble by Shepard. Shepard sends a man in motion. He'll shovel past it once again. The run will try to go somewhere, but it won't go anywhere there.
He was stopped by number 46. That's Josh Martin for the Panthers. As number 21 for El Dorado, that's Braden Moore on the rush.
Cabot really needs to do a good job in the second half of limiting that run game. First half, it really killed the Panthers, but we're going to hope in the second half that more of the same on that play. We're going to be able to stop them at the line of scrimmage, maybe only give them 1 yard per carry.
And we saw last week the run really devastated us.
Shepard, shotgun formation, calls for snap, has a man open on sideline. He'll throw it, flag comes out. He'll try to break away, but he'll just be pushed out of bounds. That was caught by number 1, Sharman Rester.
Knocked out of bounds there by number 16, Micah Silver. Yeah, Houston Wiley there making first contact for the Panthers. We wait the call for the penalty.
Cooper, I think the heat's getting to you, my friend.
It is hot.
I think our computer for our stream will say the same thing. The flag will be on El Dorado, so they'll move back a couple yards on the flag here.
It's really a killer there for El Dorado as they had a first down after that catch. Number 1, Sharman Rester, he was wide open as well.
Well, if you go back and you look at last week against Jonesboro, flags really killed Jonesboro's momentum too. Jonesboro had prime position to really take the lead and steal the game away for our first loss of the year, but those penalties late in the game is what really set us up for that Trey Birdsong game-winning touchdown catch.
Really did. They would get a good run, and then look, you have a holding call, then a false start back-to-back, and then they're looking at a 3rd and 2, and now it's a
third and 20.
Yeah.
Shepard's going to change the play at the line.
Looks like that'll be a false start.
Who says there's an answer jinx, Coop?
I mean, we seem to have been doing that a lot, especially last week. And the ref is waving the flag off. And it'll be timeout El Dorado, as that would have been a delay of game penalty, most likely.
Well, regardless here, first timeout of the second half. So we're gonna take a break here, kind of let everybody catch up, and we'll be right back after this. Your score 27-16, Cabot.
All right, here's a good parking spot. All right, man, I'm excited about tonight's game.
Man, I love this Gladiator.
You know we're going to win. Cabot Panthers is going to beat El Dorado. You know they will.
Oh, we got this in the bag. This is a no-brainer, JoJo.
And we got to drive this awesome red Cabot Panther.
It's Cabot Panther red.
Gladiator to the game.
I mean, you know, the sun's out, the guns are out, which I love.
The guns are out?
Yes, they are.
I see that. Wow, that's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Did you get some new sunglasses?
I did, thank you.
Them are pretty sweet.
Yeah.
But, man, I'm excited.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. Shepard drops back, looks, has a man open at the 50, but he'll just be pushed back down. Wow, what great tackling there by Tyler Parks. He tried to go for the big hit again, but this time he was able to wrap him up and drop him back before that play got anywhere.
That's what he had problems with the last big hit he tried to. He just put his head down and tried to put his shoulder pads into him, and he bounced off. But this time he came up, hit him, wrapped him up, threw him down with help with number 35, Aaron Pouncey, who already has the INT in tonight's game.
So it'll be 3rd and 14 here on the El Dorado 49-yard line with 7:44 left to go here in tonight's third quarter of action.
Panther defense playing great after they let up a touchdown right before halftime.
Shepard in shotgun formation once again. He'll drop back, look, has a man coming on the comeback route. That'll be a jumping catch. What a great catch. He'll be wrapped up by C, a Panther defenders there.
First contact was made by number 31, Cole Eason, for the Panthers, and it'll be 4th and about 3 here for El Dorado, and they will be going for it as they down by 11 and they need to score.
DeAndre Burns was the man that caught that pass there. He already has a touchdown. Great touchdown, as a matter of fact, early on in tonight's game.
Little jump up, catch, falling back. Just great pass, great catch.
Shepard sends a man in motion here. Will hand it off. He'll go nowhere. Get back. Give us the ball. Thank you.
That's number 96, Justin Sobzak for the Panthers, stopping El Dorado on 4th and short. They try to go with the run, and the Panther D-line just swarmed them.
Well, you know, the Panther D-line has really been able to really come up in big sort of situations, especially in the second half. Cabot has really, like I said last year, for fans that may remember, I said last year that Cabot is a second half team, and so far our defensive line this year has been able to show that they're a second half team as well.
Defensive line's been playing great all game because we had a big stop, making them force a field goal, and then stopped them on 4th down.
G, high snout, drop back, looks, throws it over the middle, has a man. That is Kyler Carmack. He could go all the way. The 10, the 5. Kyler Carmack. Did you see what he did? He crossed the pylon and said, bye-bye.
I am surprised the ref did not throw a penalty for taunting there. Wow.
Well, you know what they say, Coop. Bye-bye.
What a great pass, great run by Kyler Carmack as he caught it, and all he had was open field to the end zone.
Well, that, do believe, correct me if I'm wrong, that was his first catch of the game after many targets early on in tonight's contest that was just simply overthrown or just dropped.
I'm pretty sure you are correct there. The Panthers will be taking a 16-34 lead here. 6:39 left. Panthers are playing amazing.
Well, when we get open, we get touchdowns. We have good plays, we get touchdowns. We get big stops, guess what? We get touchdowns.
And it's nice to see our offense finally get in sync after the first 2 games, a little shaky, you know how it always is. And now you see our offense in action when everyone's in sync, have the great team chemistry, what our offense can really do.
Well, if we can keep up this great defense, we should be able to, get some more points on the board. Heck, we even may be able to force a mercy rule if we keep on.
Right now, we could have this game over by the end of I'd say 3rd quarter, maybe midway through the 4th.
So, it would do the players and fans here in El Dorado justice because, humidity is really kicking everybody's butt here tonight.
El Dorado, after that probably sucked the life out of them. They can't be having too much fun as they're out in the heat getting their butts kicked.
In their own home stadium.
And keep in mind, they're 0-2, about to be 0-3.
Knock on wood, I was going to say.
I knocked on wood. Because it's still early here.
Well, there was a story last year. A young commentator at a Cabot North Little Rock game said that the game was over, and North Little Rock came back and won the game. So, whoa, late hit.
Was stopped by number 7, Landon Meek on the tackle. That was Cameron Bibby for El Dorado that received the little pooch kick from Jack Cabot.
6:31 left to go here in the 3rd quarter of play after the pooch.
Panther defense coming back out there. Look to have another great stop as they did last drive as they stopped El Dorado short on 4th down.
So here we go at 1st and 10 for the Wildcats on their own 38-yard line. Shepard.
Pistol formation.
Sends a man in motion here. Hand the ball off once again. He'll go absolutely nowhere. Won't even get back to the line on that play.
Like the first contact was made by number 48, Caden Mims. Seems like I've been calling his name a whole lot tonight. He's been all over the place making tackles for the Panthers.
Well, Cooper, there's always been that one guy on defense that has really stepped it up the past 2 games. Last week was Justin Carnes. This week, it's Mims. Both guys have had a terrific season so far, and heck, just don't discredit the defense because, the defense has been playing great too.
It's been an all-around great game for the Panther defense. Credit Aaron Pouncey with his first interception of the season.
Dorado. Burns will have it on the outside. He'll try to go somewhere. He'll go somewhere. He'll be dropped just outside the 50-yard line.
Now stopped by number 30, Will Beavis. Stop number 3, Burns. Panther defense looking to get their call. They've been playing great tonight's game. The run has been getting to them, but they are locking the run down short sooner or later.
Well, all we need is one big play, one big stop. I do believe a timeout was called.
Looks like not a timeout. They're just trying to see if he did get the first down or not. And it looks like he did.
Thank you for the correction, Cooper. I didn't really see the change or anything out, so I was kind of confused, but baffled at what was going on there.
And it is a first down. I think, don't know what's happening.
I did see some El Dorado people clapping, so it could possibly be a first down.
And it is a first down. I could have told you that from over here, but I guess you have to be perfect. I don't know.
Yeah, you don't want to be coming up too short here tonight. 5:45 left to go. Time's still winding down here. They're just going to hand the ball off, and he'll be stopped by the defensive line.
Looks like that was number 96, Justin Sobzak, along with 93, Chase Gibson on the stop there in tonight's game. Like I said, our defensive line coming out here and playing amazing tonight.
Well, It all starts with the defensive line on defense. Then you break into the linebackers. Then you get to the secondary. So if a play stops at the defensive line, it's obviously the defensive line is reading it. But Shepard dropped back, pump fakes once. Throws a little screen pass there. He'll try to juke. A flag does come out. That was a great throw there by the referee with the flag.
Number 7, Jamar Love on the catch tonight's game. That was, I think, his second catch, and the penalty will be on El Dorado.
So that play will be coming back. And yes, Cooper, that's what that means. Oh, you're fanning yourself.
Yeah.
Sorry. Sorry, I thought you were saying come on back with it.
No, it's
very hot. Yeah.
Yes. It'll be second and long here for El Dorado. Panther defense still out on here. This drive seems like it's been going on forever.
Well, due to the technical difficulties, it does feel like we've been streaming for 27 years. But regardless, 4:52 left to go, second and 20. Shepard just going to hand it off to the outside. Trying to get something going. He'll be he'll actually get a couple positive yards there. That was number 8, Jackie Washington on the play.
He made something out of nothing, and it looks like he was going to be stopped for even more yards were lost, and then he just kept running, juking around, and he got a couple yards, making this third down not too long for him.
Well, regardless, it is still third down for the Wildcats here. Ball will be on the 46 here.
If you're a corner, don't let anything behind you. If you're secondary, just don't let anything behind you.
Shepard fake the handoff. He rolls right, has a man. That'll be caught. That'll be stopped before it even goes anywhere. What a great stop there by the defense.
That was number 2, Tyler Parks on the tackle, and Chase Gibson was almost diving out there trying to get himself an interception there.
Cookies.
He was trying to get a little quick interception. It looks like there's an injured Panther on the play, so we'll go to break. Your Panthers are in the lead, 34-16, 4:21 left in tonight's game.
We're back to injured player. On the play was number 2, Tyler Money Parks on the play. Punt is away for the Brand. That's a great punt. That'll
I'll get an El Dorado bounce there.
thought it hit the out of bounds line as Cabot's just going to wave it off, run off the field.
Good yard, good punt, and the Panthers will be getting the ball on the 15-yard line.
Does look like Tyler Parks on the sideline. Looks like he just suffered a cramp due to the humidity and heat of tonight's game, so hopefully we'll see him back on the field on the next defensive possession.
I've had a couple cramps in my life, and they're not fun at all, so I know the pain of a cramp. They're not fun at all, especially the thighs and everywhere.
Well, Cooper, you used to be on this football team last season, so I'm sure you have had your fair share of cramps.
For sure. Panther offense back out on the field.
G, shotgun formation, sends a man in motion. He'll fake it, rolls out left, tries to get away from the pressure. He'll throw it. That is going to be caught. Well, great hit there by El Dorado there.
There's number 5, Braden J, on the reception. Looks like they just got back to the line of scrimmage, maybe a gain of 1 inch.
Well, anything's better than nothing so far, even when you're up a couple scores.
Score here, I honestly think will put the Panthers honestly secure the win if their defense just can keep it up.
Do you hand the ball off here? Round the outside. Looks like that is number 23, Trey Birdsong. As the chain gain's almost taken out there.
Then again, it just back to the line once again as Braden J couldn't get anything going, and Now you have Trey Birdsong as he tried to get to the outside, get to the sideline to use the speed, but just El Dorado was all over him.
3:48 left to go in the third quarter. Third down here on the 15-yard line of Cabot. G, shotgun formation, has Crockett. Looks like they'll change the play at the line.
They're trying to get El Dorado a jump off. They were not going to fall for that. You have Crockett solo close side. You have Trips far right of your field.
G calls for a snap, drops back, look, steps up in the pocket. He'll scramble. He'll keep it himself. He has over territory. He'll just slide down.
And that'll be a Cabot Panther first down as G had great blocks, and the Panthers opened up a hole. He looked around, saw no one's open, and he took it up the middle himself. And we've been seeing G doing a lot of QB scrambles in tonight's game.
We know over the course of the season, G has had a couple QB runs with being a quarterback sneak, so G's just one of those guys that he's like, hey, I'm playing football. I don't care if I get hit. I'm just going to run it and try to get something going for my team.
We've seen him get key blocks, too.
G stops back, look, has a man open. That's going to be Crockett. That's just going to be dropped.
That was close as Crockett had his man beat. And it looks like the pass was just a little short there by G. And that was just a great play by El Dorado as they got there at the right time to break up the pass.
Just made a play on the ball there. Sorry, go ahead.
I was just about to say, I thought Crockett was going to be gone.
Well, you put a little bit more air into that pass, and it would have been a touchdown for Marlon Crockett.
That was a great pass by G either way.
G just dumps it off to J. J breaks one, breaks two. He was pushed out around the 40-yard line.
And that'll be another first down. And Panthers are driving right now. They put the car out of park, into drive. We're on a drive, baby.
Well, I thought something was wrong with your starter there for a minute, Cooper, because you really couldn't get the words out of your mouth there, my friend. Take a drink. Regardless, it's a fresh new set of downs here. 3:12 left to go here in the third quarter of play. G's looking at the play on his quarterback wristband. These are pretty cool. G calls for the snap. He'll hand the ball off around the outside. Has one man to beat, but he'll just be pushed out of bounds. That's number 24 on the play, Mason Bell.
Mason Bell also rotates in with Dante Barker at running back. And with Mason, he has great speed. You give him the blocks, and he sees an open hole, he'll take you to the house.
Well, G, low man in the backfield here. Sends Crockett in motion. He'll hand it off to Crockett. Crockett jukes away from one, stays on his feet, gets blocks. He's into the secondary. He almost breaks away from second. Two guys are coming to break him down now, and he will be brought down here. And remember, week one against his former team, the Cersei Lions, the defending state champs in the 6A conference. Marlon Crockett took that, 53 yards to the house?
It was like 53 yards. Yeah, I'm sure you're right. That same play, jet sweep to the outside. And it almost looked the same. He broke one in the backfield, and I thought he was going to be gone.
Well, regardless, Cabot's still in the same formation here. G, low man in the backfield. Three closest to your screen, two out left. Flag will be called here.
It will be false start on everyone but the center. Everyone moved, but the center just didn't snap it. So that'll be a 5-yard loss for the Panthers. 2:41 left in the third quarter. Your Panthers are winning 34-16. I'm Cooper Melder along with Tristan Harlan.
Thank you, buddy. G still the low man in the backfield here. Drops back, looks, throws a quick pass. That'll be caught. Tries to spin away from that. That's Carmack. Carmack still rumbling, bubbling, stumbling.
And that's good enough for another Panther first down here. Like I said, we put it out of park into drive.
Well, what more do you want from your offense? I mean, G, simple read, step back, look, just bam.
And Panthers really shied away from the run beside the jet sweep, and they're just killing El Dorado with just short little passes. Got to set up, honestly, either going to set up a draw play or a deep bomb to the end zone.
Looks like a timeout, or excuse me, not a timeout, but they're trying to see where exactly the ball was according to the chain gain. So chain gain will run out on the field here, so I'm going to take a seat.
Looks like they have to get everything just right here in tonight's game.
Well, football is a game of inches. Every inch counts.
You know what else counts?
First downs.
Touchdowns.
That too. Well, that'll be another Cabot Panther first down there, Cooper.
Panther fans are having fun tonight as your Panthers are almost on the edge of a blowout, beating El Dorado.
Well, I mean, Cabot's played a really great game here despite the circumstances of heat and a couple players being out tonight's game. Cabot in the I formation here. G is going to hand the ball off there. Gain maybe 3 on the play.
That was number 29, Dante Barker, on the counter.
Just a little over 2 minutes left now here in the third quarter of play.
And one thing for the Panthers, the run hasn't been really working for them tonight.
Well, you know, early on in the game, the run really wasn't going anywhere. But now, since, you know, everybody's kind of worn out, tired, Cabot's able to seize on that since it looks like they are in better shape and really run that ball, open up some holes, and really push it in there.
It'll be 2nd and 10 here for the Panthers. 1:38 left in the third quarter.
G, shotgun formation. Hands the ball off once again. Not he'll just step up in the hole there created by the offensive line. He'll gain maybe 3 or 4 on the play.
Be 3rd down here for the Panthers.
So what do you expect to see here, Cooper? Do you expect to see a shotgun pass, or do you try to expect to see a play action slant to either Crockett or Jay?
I'm sure the Panthers will come out in a shotgun formation here. And I'm sure they'll have some short routes, but I wouldn't be surprised if they go to the end zone.
G sends a man in motion here. G drops back, looks, throws it over the middle. That's just going to be incomplete as the referee fell down the end zone there.
Crockett was saying he was open. You know, Panthers will either go for it here or bring out the field goal unit. It looks as for now, looks like they are going for it.
It's a pretty gutsy call here from Coach Reed and company. I expected them to kick the ball to the uprights.
Then again, if you don't get it, you still have a good lead under your belt, so it's not going to hurt you that bad.
G, shotgun formation here.
Oh.
False start. Come on. Can't do that.
That was a false start, and that was the right guard for the Panthers. And now,
looks like their offense is going to stay on the field.
I'm not surprised by that now. Maybe if they're a little closer, bring out the field goal unit. But when you're this far, just go for it. Why not? You're in the lead. So why not?
Timeout called here.
That'll be timeout on the Panthers.
They're second guessing it, so we're going to send it to break. Your score 34-16, Cabot.
All right, here's a good parking spot. All right, man, I'm excited about tonight's game.
Man, I love this Gladiator.
You know we're going to win. Cabot Panthers is going to beat El Dorado. You know they will.
Oh, we got this in the bag. This is a no-brainer, JoJo.
And we got to drive this awesome red Cabot Panther.
It's Cabot Panther red.
Gladiator to the game.
I mean, you know, the sun's out, the guns are out, which I love.
The guns are out?
Yes, they are. On the
I see that.
I know.
Wow, that's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Did you get some new sunglasses?
I did, thank you.
Them are pretty sweet.
Yeah.
But, man, I'm excited about tonight's game. It's going to be awesome. We're going to win. Go Panthers. So, hey, you know what? All they have to do is give us a call, Red River Dodge, and we'll take care of them. They can visit our website at redriverdodge.com.
They can. I mean, here's the thing. They're going to be on the way to the game. Call us up. We'll deliver it to them. I mean, at Red River, we deliver. So it doesn't get any
It's a
easier.
win-win, just
really
like the
is.
game tonight.
Yeah,
Cabot
exactly.
Panthers is going to beat El Dorado, guarantee you.
Exactly.
Go Panthers. Let's get this game won. All right, hey, let's go to the game and check it out, all right?
I can't wait.
All right, go Panthers, all right?
Let's do
All
this.
right, dude.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are back here just in time for the 4th down play here. G drops back, looks, throws it to the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers!
That was number 23, Trey Birdsong to the back corner of the end zone. G with a beautiful pass for a Panther touchdown.
Well, Cooper, do you know what we call Trey Birdsong? We call Tyler Parks Mo Money Parks. But do you know what We call Trey Birdsong.
No, not really.
We call that man Trey Speedy Birdsong because he has the ability to put on the burners, get past his assignment on defense, and just really catch the touchdown pass, which is what we just saw.
And that was a beautiful pass from G to Birdsong. 4th and long after a false start. G said, all right, that just opens up the passing room for me. Threw it to the back corner end zone with a dot.
Well, Cabot is now in the lead 41-16, sort of rubbing in the victory, so to speak, so far.
This has to feel nice for Coach Reed as he's about to be 2-0 against his former team.
That is true, especially to come back into your former home field and take a win. That's got to feel nice for Coach Reed.
As I know, Marlon Crockett had to be hyped up after beating his former team against Searcy. I know he was really hyped after scoring against them. So, Coach Reed, you feeling a little sigh of relief, like, all right, I made the right decision coming to Cabot, Arkansas, bringing my style of offense to win our boys a ring.
Well, so far we're 3-0, but you got to remember, Cooper, we still got a lot of good teams to play here later in the season. We got Bryant coming up, got North Little Rock coming up, and we still have Northside coming up. And don't forget Conway.
Those are good teams, but I know our Panthers can compete with them as next week we do have a bye, give them a little extra time to give their body a rest. You never really see byes in high school, but the way our schedule worked out, we got one. So our next game will be home against Catholic. That'll open up conference play for us.
Catholic last year is one of those teams that we should have beat, but, later in the game, a couple of controversial calls didn't go exactly our way, so regardless.
And also, just little mistakes at the end of the game by the Panthers. It just really didn't. And that's one of those games, you lose a close one, but it feels even worse because you should have won that game. You're better than that team. It just didn't work out for you, and that's one of the worst losses when you're better than the team you're playing and you should have won and you don't.
Especially for guys like then senior receiver DeKyra Rudolph, who's now at A-State, who just had their first game against Memphis in a losing effort, but a great game for the Red Wolves overall. He had a great game that during that game too. He had a couple of touchdown catches, and he had a bunch of receiving yards from Tyler G.
He did.
Regardless, Shepard drops back, has a man open, dumps it out to him. He'll just try to go somewhere. He'll be pushed out of bounds at around the 40-yard line. Jackie Washington was the man who caught that ball there.
Host of Panthers brought Jackie Washington down. It'll be 2nd and 3 or 4 here for the Panther defense.
Time is just going to continue to run here. 25 seconds and counting left to go here in the third quarter play. 2nd and 4 here. Shepard, 3 receivers bunched out to the left. Burns just comes back, looks, catches it on a comeback route. Excuse me, no, that was Jackie Robinson.
Washington.
Yeah, Washington, sorry.
Getting the next reception again. Back-to-back plays to him.
Regardless, here will be fresh new set of downs. 10 seconds left in the third quarter of play. Shepard shotgun formation. Here looks, dumps it.
It'll just be wrapped up in the backfield. That's number 40 for the Panthers on the tackle. Number 40, Sam Fossinelli, coming up big.
Clock did hit 000. That's the end of the third quarter. Your score, your Panthers 41, El Dorado 16. We're going to take a break. We'll be right back at the start of the fourth quarter. Go Panthers. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the start of the fourth quarter here in El Dorado. Shepard drops back, looks, throws a little screen pass. Whoa! Heard that helmet-to-helmet contact over here. This is NCAA. That probably would have been called for targeting.
That's number 48, Caden Mims again with a huge hit, knocking the helmet off of number 21.
Braden Moore.
Yeah, the running back for El Dorado. That was just a great hit, forcing third down here.
That's something I haven't seen in a long time in a football game, is such physical contact. It just knocks the helmet off.
You used to see it a lot, but now with the new rules, you rarely see it.
Shepard drops back, throws it to the left-hand side.
Referee saying it's incomplete, so it'll be fourth down for El Dorado. If you're El Dorado, do you go for it here or you just punt it away and get the game over with?
I'd say just punt it. You have nothing. Well, I mean, I can see why you'd go for it. Got nothing left to lose. You haven't won a game yet. But still, just to keep a little bit of dignity and sort of something going into your next game, I'd just say punt it away. Give your guys a rest. Bring out the backups.
Looks like number 3, Kyler Carmack, will be receiving the touchback for Panthers. So they'll get the ball around the 25-yard lines. Great field position.
So now, take it over at the 20, like you said, Cooper. 11-18. Do you expect to see Cabot, Coach Reed, call the offense plays? Do you expect to see him run the ball more to run out the clock, or do you expect to see him continue to rub the score in against this former team?
I'm sure they'll go with more runs this drive, but they'll probably keep the passing alive with short passes. And it looks like Grant Freeman will be coming into the game after G has had a phenomenal night. Grant Freeman, he's a great backup, as we saw him lead the Panthers to a win last week.
Send him out, man in motion here. Freeman hands the ball off, runs to the outside, tries to break away for one, but doesn't on the run there. That was number 20, Jacob Parks.
Looks like the Panthers are bringing in some of their backups, newer guys, which is smart. You have a big lead. You don't need any injuries, and you just want to get your starters rested up after this game has been long, hard fought, and it's been really hot.
10:50 left to go here in the fourth quarter of play. Looks like Freeman will be in the shotgun formation once again. Low snap. He'll fake the handoff. He'll throw it to a little screen there.
It's number 3, Kyler Carmack. He's trying to break it, and he'll just be stopped short. Grant Freeman came out there. Little play action. Short pass, screen to Kyler Carmack. Just couldn't get it going. It'll be 3rd and 5 here for the Panthers.
Time's still running out here, so I guess they continue just to keep the clock going. Just 10 minutes left here in the game now. Sends a man in motion. Rolls out, looks. He's going to launch it.
And if he caught that, what a catch. And they say he does, and there will be a pass interference call.
Cooper, let me ask you a question real quick. I'm sorry for interrupting you, but, you know, last week in Jonesboro, I do believe Carmack made a similar catch to that in open field, and the back judge called that incomplete.
Well, maybe we just got maybe the right ref called the right call this time, not the back judge. Either way, if he did drop it, it's still a pass interference for the Panthers.
So regardless, Cabot will pick up a fresh new set of downs here.
That wasn't the best throw from Freeman, but he got to the man, so you can't ask for any more.
Well, we've been able to see Grant Freeman have better throws here during this season, especially last week when he came in for an injured Tyler G. But that pass is just enough to, you know, get the Panthers what they needed.
It'll be 9:35 left in tonight's game.
He's a man in motion here. Fakes the handoff, keeping himself. Tries to go somewhere, but he'll be swallowed up by the purple people eater of the defensive line of the El Dorado Wildcats.
Panthers offense just going with runs here, trying to keep the clock running. You're up 41-16. No need to air it out that too much. You just want to keep running, chew down the clock, and get out of the game.
The helmet did come off the offensive lineman there. It's number 77 there, Colby Webb.
And the new rule, if your helmet does come off, you have to sit out for one play.
8:50 left to go here in the game.
Looks like the Panthers may get a delay of game penalty. Coach Reed's not paying attention.
Timeout will be called instead. We're going to take a break here at the timeout call. 8:43 left to go in the fourth quarter. Cabot up 41-16. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to tonight's broadcast of the slaughtering of El Dorado. 41-16, Cabot, 8:43 left to go. Low snap here. Freeman over the middle. That'll be intercepted.
And that was number 71 on the tackle for the Panthers. That's number 71. That's Grayson Shirley, the offensive lineman, the right guard, coming in, tackling the defender, and that's the Panthers' second turnover of tonight's game.
Well, after interception there, El Dorado kind of got excited after the play.
Well, it's been going bad for them all game, and finally something good goes their way. They have to be a little excited to finally have something positive go for them.
It'll be first and 10 here, 8:37 left to go in tonight's game on the 38-yard line of Cabot. Shepard still in the game for the Wildcats. High snap here. He'll just hand the ball off almost into the linebackers there.
It's number 46, Bryant Hiddle on the tackle for the Panthers.
Tom just continue to slowly but surely finish on the clock here. Lyman shifts here for the defense. Shepard overthrows this man. That's something we've been seeing here over the course of this game is Shepard hasn't been able to accurately hit his man here.
Yeah, the out route from far hash, it's a hard pass to throw, but he was so open. He just overthrew him. Panther defense looking to stop El Dorado on here. It's 3rd and 4. El Dorado, 3 right, single left, 1 running back in the backfield.
Shepard drops back, looks, rolls out of the pocket. He'll keep himself. Almost popped there.
It's number 34 for the Panthers. That's number 34, Matt Oldham. Trying to stop for the Panthers.
First and 10, El Dorado, ball the 27-yard line.
Be first and 10 here for the Wildcats here. 8:04 left to go in tonight's game.
Same formation for El Dorado.
Shepard calls for a snap. He'll hand it off. He'll go absolutely nowhere.
And that Panther defensive line coming up big once again and just swarming the running back, stopping them in the backfield and just throwing them down.
Well, Tom's just going to continue the run here. El Dorado has 2 timeouts. They're on Cabot's 28, 2nd and 11.
Man, and blowouts like these last couple minutes seem forever when you got the win, but
right.
Maybe our Panther defense can do something crazy here, get a good pick 6, fumble recovery.
Shepard just Throws a little screen pass at the man. Almost ran in motion and disrupt the play. And Cooper, you almost jinxed that. You almost jinxed that.
That was number 1, Sharman Rester, on the catch. He brought it all the way down to the 10-yard line on scoring for El Dorado.
7-11 here. Still rolling. Ball in the 11. Shepherd shotgun formation. 2 out right, 1 out left.
Corners are playing press coverage here.
Looks like a lineman shift here for the Panthers. He'll throw it to the back corner end zone. He'll have a man overthrown, incomplete.
That was number 8, Jackie Washington. He was wide open, and again, Shepherd just overthrew him. He put a little move on our corner, and looks like Tyler Parks will be coming back into the game. But he put a little good stutter step at the line, and he went for the fade and was wide open and just got overthrown.
Put too much mustard on that one there, Coop.
Well, must. All right.
Regardless, 6:50 here, 2nd and 10 on the 11. 41-16 still your score. Sends a man in motion. He'll hand the ball off. He'll be stopped in the backfield. Oh, no, he'll stay up, but he'll just be stopped.
Panther D-line and linebackers all over the running back there. Couldn't get anywhere, so it'll be 3rd and long for the Wildcats.
Well, the stadium has grown quiet since about halfway through the 3rd quarter, so.
Well, when everyone knows El Dorado has to be pretty mad knowing they're about to be 0-3. Has to be tired of watching their team losing, too.
Well, we got to give it to El Dorado's fans. They've been here the whole course of the game.
Not leaving, just supporting their team.
Shepherd drops back, looks, throws it to the back corner end zone. That's going to be incomplete.
Incomplete. That was about to be a great catch there from El Dorado. You had Houston Wiley on the coverage there, and it looks like we have a 4th down for El Dorado. It'll be 4th and 14.
Well, Houston Wiley is a really physical guy. I've said that earlier on tonight's game, but that's what the one thing I like about Houston Wiley's game. He's not afraid to get in the nitty-gritty. He's not afraid to kind of tug on your jersey a little bit. He's not afraid to give you a little push, a little shove here and there. He's not afraid to give you a little lick there.
I don't mind it, but once the pass interference get called on it, you're like, all right, just settle down here, and they will be going for it. You have nothing to lose here.
Shepherd drops back, looks, scrambles, steps up in the pocket. He'll keep it himself. Can he get in there? Yes, he can. Touchdown, El Dorado.
He had just great blocks from his offensive line, and Eli Shepherd just rolled out of the pocket, had no one, and just took it all the way to the end zone for El Dorado, as the score will be 22-41 Panthers.
Well, El Dorado still has some sign of light here late in the 4th quarter.
Kick is up and good. El Dorado 23, your Panthers 41.
31 left in the game, your score, Cabot 41.
What a great drive that was by the Wildcats coming up late here. Shepherd just finding the hole and being able to get something going here.
Giving El Dorado something to brag about. I wouldn't say brag about, just give something positive for them, as it seemed like they haven't done anything since the 2nd quarter.
Well, I do believe that Cabot will hopefully run the ball, run the clock out, so everybody can enjoy the rest of their weekend.
Do you think El Dorado will go with the onside kick here? You know, you have nothing to lose. You're down pretty couple scores here. Do you go for the onside kick and just hope to get it and maybe try to make a great comeback, or are you just gonna kick it deep?
Well, Cabot looks like they are in the onside formation here, so they're expecting it. So if they're expecting it, I'm expecting it.
Yeah, hands team out.
There it is. It'll be caught by Cabot.
That was number 3, Kyler Carmack, recovering the onside kick.
So 1st and 10 here for the Panthers.
Like we'll probably just see and get once again another couple short run plays here.
How would you feel if the Panthers came out here and needed it until 3rd down and then ran the ball and got another first?
That wouldn't really be too smart. They only have an 18-point lead here. So El Dorado does have 2 timeouts. But, I mean, it would work if they didn't use them, but I doubt that they'll just hand the ball off.
Freeman sent the man in motion here. He'll just hand the ball off. Around to the outside, has one man to beat. Can he beat him? Oh, he'll just be knocked out of bounds.
It's number 20, Jacob Parks, on the carry for the Panthers.
Time's going to continue to run here. 6:23 left to go here. The final quarter of play.
I think the clock will stop as he was pushed out of bounds.
Cabot still in the shotgun. Carmack and Birdsong are the 2 receivers on the far side of your screen. Fakes the handoff. Freeman drops back, throws it over the middle, has Marlon Crockett. That's going to be intercepted.
It's at the 40, and it'll be stopped down around the 50 as a big hit from Jacob Parks. And El Dorado's getting a little life into him now. 2 back-to-back interceptions. They score here, it could get interesting because it'll be an 11-point ball game.
Well, if the Wildcats do score here, then you'll see Tyler G and company start to come back into the game. So a lot of these mental mistakes from Freeman, since he hasn't played all game, will hopefully not sort of start to transpire.
Then again, I'd expect you're up by 18 just to keep running the ball, but
That's why we're not coaches, Coop. That's why we're up here.
it
doing
is what it
play-by-play.
is, I guess.
Yes, sir. Shepard drops back, looks, scrambles, out of the pocket, throws it. That'll be incomplete. His receiver just failed to catch that ball there.
He was trying to get it to Xavion Dismuke. It's number 4 for El Dorado. 6:06 left here in tonight's game. And we just want to say thank you to all of our fans that stuck with us through all the technical difficulties, just everything that was going on with our computer and just the live stream. We just want to thank y'all for sticking with us through it all. And you got anything to say to them, Tristan?
Well, like I said earlier, they're not fans of Cabot football. They're family of Cabot High School television.
It'll be a short pass, and he has open field. He'll get the first down, and number 7, Landon Meek, will push him out. It's number 8, Jackie Washington.
5:59 left to go here in tonight's ball game. El Dorado trying to get some sort of comeback here late in the 4th quarter, since they do still have the 2 timeouts.
Might be just a little late. They'll hand the ball off to number 21, Brandon Moore, and it'll just be thrown out of bounds there.
For the ball carrier.
Clock will stop as he was tackled out of bounds.
I'll give a little shout out to our own Jack Starnes there on the sideline there at around the 5-yard line for getting the amazing clips that he does despite the heat of tonight's game.
Panther defense needs to stop him as El Dorado's been driving on him the past 2 drives.
Shepard drops back, looks, scrambles.
That's
That's
a
got hold.
And they won't call it, and he'll just scramble. And he would just scramble for the first down as I saw the right tackle hold our defensive end for 3 years.
He wasn't holding him. He was bear hugging him. He's saying, come here, big boy. Let me give you some love. Let me give you some love.
The Panther fans are not happy at all as you can hear them screaming at the refs.
1st and 10, El Dorado. The ball
So it'll be a first down here for El Dorado. The ball be
5:46 left.
Panther fans never fail to crack me up. Shepard drops back, throws a quick pass, has a man open. Just be shoved out of bounds there.
It's DeAndre Burns. He already has 1 touchdown in tonight's game.
Continuing to move the ball up is El Dorado. They're trying. They're scratching and clawing to get some more points on the board.
I give El Dorado credit. They're not going to quit. They're going to play until that final whistle blows.
We know 0-2, you have nothing to lose, so that's part of that reason to fight right there. Shepard, low snap, drops back, steps up in the pocket, has nowhere to go. He'll be around to the outside. He'll just be dropped down by number 24 of the Panther defense.
Number 46, Bryant Hiddle, got hit with a good block, and I know that had to hurt, and he's down on the field.
Well, he's down. We're going to take a break. 41-23, 5:30 left. Go Panthers.
Go.
5:30 left to go tonight's game as we are back from the injury break. Our technical director here, Evan Crow, has never failed to amuse me neither.
Clock will be running here.
Shepard tries to throw it. He'll throw it.
Oh! And a big hit by number 16, Micah Silver, returning the favor back to El Dorado.
That's something. That was something you'd see on, Sports Center top 10 plays of the week. Just night-night.
Jackie Washington probably thought, all right, I'm about to go score, and then he turned around and just got lit up.
Took a little bit of time off the clock here. 5:17, second down here on the 11-yard line for the Wildcats.
Panther defense just needs to lock down and get a stop and just escape here with a win.
Shepard, low snap. He'll throw it, has a man open. 3 Panther defenders. He'll be stopped short, third down coming up.
Be on the 2-yard line for the Panthers. That's Jackie Washington on the reception. 4:57, clock still running as he was tackled in bounds. Your score is Panthers 41, El Dorado 23, and they're knocking on the Panthers' door looking for another touchdown.
So they're going to keep it themselves. They fumble the snap.
And I think he did recover it. And they're saying the Panthers did.
Wow.
And it's a touchback, and the Panthers offense will get the ball, saving them from what could have been a costly score.
Wow. Wow. Hey, that's something you'd like to see, after the no call for the hold. Karma strikes.
And that's the third turnover force for the Panther defense tonight.
4:31 here, your Panthers on top, 41-23. Be first and 10 after the touchback. Cabot will get the ball at the 20-yard line. G will stay on the sideline here as Freeman, after throwing 2 interceptions so far, will come back out of the field. Do you expect to see the run now, Coop?
Yeah, I expect them to just run the clock out here as they're in the I formation.
I'll hand the ball off. Tries to bounce, has nowhere to go. He'll be dropped back for a loss.
It's number 20, Jacob Parks, on the carry for the Panthers.
Time's still going to continue to wind down here, as don't believe El Dorado will use any of their 2 timeouts remaining.
Now, if they do stop the Panthers, they get a quick score, they don't get the onside, I could see them start using their timeouts.
Indubitably. 4 minutes exactly left here. Time still winding down here. Play clock as well is winding down at 8 seconds. Cabot back in the I formation, 2nd and 12 on their own 18. Freeman hands the ball off, tries to break away. He'll rumble, bumble, stumble.
And a
Flag comes out late.
Do you think that could have been face mask?
Well, came out late, so, It could have been face mask, but I doubt it was face mask.
Waiting the call here.
Looks like it will be on El Dorado.
And it is a face mask.
Oh, it was? Okay.
So it will be a face mask against El Dorado, and that would just be in Panther first down.
3:25. First down. Now they change it.
Refs don't really know what they're doing right now.
Well, I'm sure the heat's getting to the referees too. They're in their zebra stripes and their black pants.
Be first down for the Panthers here. 3:25 left in tonight's game.
Grant Freeman in the I formation still for the Panthers.
Looks like I don't know what's going on.
I do believe that's the first time the El Dorado band has played all game, Cooper.
No, they've been playing. You just haven't noticed.
We're waiting the resume of clock here for the game.
It's like they fixed the time. It's now 3:33 left in tonight's game.
I formation, Cabot. Hand the ball off once again. Goes absolutely nowhere.
Just stopped in the backfield. It's number 20, Jacob Parks, again on the carry. And the clock will just keep winding down in tonight's game. And Panthers will come out of it El Dorado 3-0.
Cooper, you better knock on wood because anything could happen in 3 minutes and 5 seconds.
If they score 18 points in 3 minutes, they deserve to win this game. That's all I got to say.
Cabot still in the I formation here. Fakes the handoff. Freeman throws it over the middle. That'll be caught by number 81. Please tell me that's Connor Organ. That's my buddy right there.
It's Connor Organ with a good first down catch just to keep the clock winding down here at First Financial Field.
I'm going to do it to him since I haven't done it in a long time. Cooper, do you know what that was?
All right, I'm ready for it. Give it to me.
That was a Cabot Panther first down.
Haven't heard that in a while.
That's the last time you're going to hear it, too, unless we're beating them 100 million to nothing.
All right, that will never happen.
Freeman hands the ball off once again, breaks into the linebacker core there, across midfield.
Just did a little counter run on that. You have number 28 for the Panther. That's Ethan Roberts coming in for number 20, Jacob Parks. Panthers are sticking with the I formation. 2 minutes left are in this game.
Freeman keeps it himself. Looks like it'll be another first down here for Cabot.
That's Grant Freeman just winding down the clock.
First and 10, Cabot, the ball on the 40-yard line.
Another first down for Cabot. Minute 50 left to go in tonight's game. Cooper, real quick, who is your defensive MVP for tonight?
Well, has to be Caden Mims. He was all over tonight's game. I have to give a shout out to Aaron Pouncey getting that interception for the Panthers, but Caden Mims was my defensive MVP. Who was your offensive MVP in tonight's game?
Man, I can't really give it to one guy because have multiple touchdown passes to Trey Birdsong late. You had a couple to Jay. You had Jay with the kickoff.
He had 3 with
Jay.
He had,
you know what? No, take that back. I'm going to give it to Jay for the hat trick. He had the rushing, the return, and the receiving touchdown. So my offensive MVP was Brayden Jay.
And with us not playing next week, Tristan, what are you looking for to the Panthers to improve against Catholic coming up to start off conference play? Because you want to get conference play starting off with 1-0.
Well, We're going to give the PA guy a second. Like I said in the forum, I know we didn't get to show it tonight because of all the technical difficulties, but like I said in the forum, those mental mistakes early and the run game. Run game really killed us in the first half. I know it's not really a big red flag for right now because we were able to turn stuff into stuff like this. But just if you in the game early, especially in conference play, then you'll be all right. But that's what would you say, Cooper? Because for me, it would be the run game on defense.
Well, for the Panthers, I want to see the offense to get the run game going as it was quiet tonight. And then this clock is winding down here. I'll make it quick, but you got to get the run game going on the offense. And with the defense, when you get stops, you can't let up. You got to keep going 100%. As you saw them here tonight, let it up here late. But it doesn't matter. And the game's over.
Final score, 41-23 Cabot. We want to thank everybody for staying with us here. For your CHTV family, I'm Tristan Harlan.
And I'm Cooper Melder.
Good night, everybody. Hope you enjoy your weekend. And as always, go Panthers.